How long do you think it would take to count to 1 million non-stop? Half a day? 2 days? 1 week? It would take nearly 12 days to reach 1 million. Now, what about 1 billion? Well, that would take approximately 31.7 years. Elon Musk has a net worth of 210 times this number. And then there's the working class, who probably doesn't have much in savings, with the cost of living rising, underpaid with credit card debt. Or the average college student studying for a degree that you hope can land you a good paying job with very little to no saving at all, just a pesky student debt dragging you down. Achieving wealth? Acquiring riches? That's just a dream. But how did they do it? All those millionaires, billionaires, especially the ones who are your same age, you start thinking to yourself, they got lucky. They were born into money. They cheated their way up. I'm not smart enough. I'm not lucky enough. I'll never buy the dream mansion, the dream car, or get out of debt. Then you tell yourself, it's a rigged game. It's been a rigged game from the start. But what if you could do it? What if you could buy your dream house or the dream car? Would you believe me? What if I showed you the side of money they keep hidden from you? The road isn't easy, and most won't make it to the end, but those who do will get to experience true freedom. What are your core beliefs about money? Is it earned or inherited? Is money really the root of all evil? Have you been chasing it all your life? Most of your beliefs about money have been influenced by your upbringing and environment. If you were born into a family who struggled financially, then you're more inclined to believe that you too will struggle with money. Or maybe you're in the complete opposite end and decided to make as much money as you possibly can so you never have to worry about money again. And the fact that schools rarely cover the topic about money and financial freedom doesn't help. And for that reason, there's a higher chance you'll believe false narratives about money. Now stick with me, because we're going to change the way you think about money. Society has always had a habit of depicting the wealthy and rich as evil, backstabbing, entitled, or corrupt individuals. Have you bought into that stereotype? A study published by WealthX found that around 68% of those with a net worth of $30 million or more made it themselves. Further, a second study by Fidelity Investments found that 88% of all millionaires are self-made, meaning they did not inherit their wealth. So what is it that these people know that you don't? If you think money is the salary you earn from a job, then you need to change your mindset about money if your goal is to achieve wealth. Because a salary comes from a job where you trade in your time for money, and time is your most precious resource, so you can't afford to waste much of it. In a capitalist society, you are paid in proportion to the value you bring into the marketplace. Marketplace being described as reality. The market isn't willing to pay more for a janitor's work than for the doctor's, the one who spent years studying. You get rewarded according to the value you provide. The same goes for movie stars and athletes. If a large amount of people can provide the same amount of value as you, you'll hardly receive much money for it. Companies like Amazon provide the value of convenience, efficiency, and diversification. So stop chasing money. If you can multiply your value, you could easily multiply your income, but you've got to work hard on yourself. So you're ready to increase your value, but you don't know what kind of value you can bring to the marketplace? People have always had problems and have always wanted solutions to their problems. What you must do is find a problem worth solving, but it also has to be scalable. Consider content creation. If you have expertise in a particular field, starting a blog, YouTube channel, or podcast can attract a large audience. With consistent, high-quality content, you can monetize through ads, sponsorships, or merchandise. Remember, the key is to find a problem that affects a lot of people and come up with a solution that can be delivered efficiently and repeatedly. By focusing on scalability, you ensure that your efforts can grow and increase in value over time. The modern economy rewards innovation, so don't be afraid to embrace new trends and technologies to set yourself apart. So you finally made it, but now you ask yourself, what was it all for? For many of you, it was never about the money, a piece of paper that only has value because we believe it does. From the very start, it was simply the freedom that we were looking for, the ability to do whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted, without ever having to worry about your financial situation. And ultimately, enjoying your most valuable resource, which is time, without having to waste it on a job you don't like, day in and day out, repeating the same mundane cycle. Many won't make it till the end of the journey, but if you're one of the few that do, then the reward will follow.